Hello, everyone. Well, let's hope this is working correctly. I feel it's been a while I was not live on YouTube. So I will look at the comment to make sure that you can hear me and see me. So if you want to leave a comment, if the voice, it's okay. I get my mic on. So let's see this. Awesome. Okay, let's see. I don't know if it was that or what. I'm not even started and I feel I got to dry mouth. I had quite a bit of salt, I think, on my food tonight. Sound and look good. Awesome. Well, welcome to our class. Everybody is welcome to join the class at all time. The download that it's with a qualify order with, I'm going to have the hostess code here, right here. See, that's going to be the hostess code. I'm going to have that all night. It's going to be at the top. It's only good for a week. That it's with an order of $35, you can get the download. The download include all measurement, the color, the supplies, and so on, step-by-step simple instruction. And then I got the class also offer in the mail. I started that now. It's been a few class now because people asked for that, so I brought that back. So the beauty about the class in the mail, let me get the thing. So not only that you are getting the download, but everything come in a cellophane bag, and then you get every cards. It's all pre-cut. Everything it's ready for you. So let me flip this down here. Here we go. I want to talk about another class here, but here. And so see, everything come pre-cut in individual envelope. You get a tag, so the tag it's loose, but then see, and if it was another die, well, this one don't even have die, but if something was die cut or punch, it's already done for you, so you don't need nothing but your stamp and so on. Everything it's done pre-cut and so on. So that's the beauty of getting a class in the mail. It's a lot of the work, it is done for you. Okay, so that's explain this. Now, also with the class in the mail, the shipping, you're gonna maybe fall off your chair. It's $9.35. It come priority mail. That is the ongoing rate. I mean, it's not, and plus, you know, sometimes I mail like the paper goods, that's like all the paper that I just show you from here, and then I send the stamp set directly from Stampin'Up. Well, that's a lot more than $9.35 because it's $6.95 shipping from Stampin'Up, the minimum, plus here I have to send the paper. So let me tell you, I am not making money on shipping. I go the other way, but I try to make it that it's affordable. So with that being said, I got quite a bit of class in the mail that it's offer. And the way that I cut my class in the mail, I find it easier cut it by 4, whatever. Some of it I got like maybe 2 package. I don't have the stamp set because that's against policy, so I have to order the stamp set as you pay. But I got maybe 2 kit or 1 kit still left from past class. So if you want to combine class in the mail, I'm charging you 1 shipping. That's it. Okay. Where can you find the class in the mail? When you go at frenchiestamps.com, right at the top you get class in the mail. You can see them all. We're going to have a new one coming out Monday. That one don't have a video. Me and Ollie, we designed together many of our class. We had Glenda that did some, but now Glenda's doing something else. So it's now me and Ollie doing many of the class in the mail. So me and Ollie, we got one, the Strong of Heart, coming out Monday. It's one that I wanted to do, and we're like, dang, it is December, and the catalog is going to be done in a few weeks. So I crank it up in there, so that's why you get 2 classes this month that I'm going to release. So with that being said, let me flip you down. I got all the pile of some of the class in the mail that I got available. I'm going to share that quick, but then we're going to get started. This class, it's delivering cheer. It is in the holiday catalog. It looked like a holiday stamp set, but you know me a little bit. You just have to know me a little witty bit, and you know that I'm going to use that stamp set other than the holiday season, just because I want to show you that that stamp, it's very versatile. You can use it other than Christmas season. So let me flip you down and let's get started. Thank you all for joining. We're going to have door prize, by the way, middle and the end. You have to be present to win. And just by leaving one comment, doesn't matter if you leave 50 comments, you get 1 entry per name. You're going to be entered. And when it's live on YouTube, you have to be logged in with Google. This is not me doing that thing. That is a YouTube thing. You have to be logged in with your Google account. So I cannot help that. That's just the way it is, okay? Okay. Here we go. So I'm going to share quick. This is the card that me and Ollie designed. Here's one. That's with the Strong of Art. That's going to be released Monday, okay? So you can combine that with your other class. Just pay the one shipping. And you got some of it. It's not only that the product that I get prepped for it, it's the stamp set or the die is just while supplies last. Then we got, and that was the 3 of us, the Nature Harvest. Still have some of that, and that's very limited, even if the stamp set is carryover and the die, because we were using some of the, you get a pack of that pretty dazzling paper with that celebration. So it happened we had a few extra packs. So very limited on this. Now the next one, it's Sparkle Season. And here it is. And that I got different one that I share in the PDF, that it's not using those greeting, it's to use it for every day. Like this, don't you think it looked like the 4th of July or maybe for a troop or so on? Yeah, get your imagination, right? So still, I think I got 2 package of that, so I would have to order the stamp set and that and the die, and that's very limited while supplies last, the dies, so very limited. Now the cabin, Peaceful Cabin, come with the designer series paper. Right now the designer series paper, it's not available, but we're going to have another shipment, so you can order the class, and I'm going to keep soon the shipment arrive. I would place it, but that after that it's gone. That's retiring. So that was my last class. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. See, 6 cards. Pretty much all my class are 6 cards. Maybe some going to be less or more, but right now it seems that's the average going. So tonight, this year, it's one, well, not this one, but, oops, stay here, Annie. I'm talking to stuff on my desk here. This going to be door price or screen price. It's a 6 card with envelopes. And again, this can be used for different occasions. It's not all for the holidays. So this is going to be one of the door price, okay? So that, again, very limited. And this one, I was out of my After the Storm, and so many had asked me, so I decided to cut more of this. So you can have After the Storm, you can have more. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought it was, maybe it's just 4 cards, maybe it's more. No, it's more. It's one more for sure. It's the one at the, I don't know where. It's more card. All of them are posted on my blog, though. It's more cards than that, okay? Okay. Now, let's get started with today's class. So, like I said, this is very, how can I explain that? You can use it very versatile, very much so versatile. So some of it's going to be more Christmas, but some not. So normally, mark my words, normally I only use the stamp set that it's part of the class. Only it. But because I want to share that this stamp set, it's more than just the holiday season. I added different greeting, and all the different greeting that I added come from Peaceful Moment. That is not part of the class in the mail, but you could order it if you want. I can add it to your order, not charging you extra the shipping for that. Or if you get something similar in greeting, you can change the greeting with what you get already on hand. Okay, so that's why you're going to see some of the greeting, and I'm going to notify you when I'm using another stamps that it's not part of this one, but it's part of the class. It's just that it's mentioned in the class that optional, you can use another stamp and so on, because I wanted to use different greeting to show you its expand. So quite a few going to be a fun fold. Like, let me try to situate myself here. Here we go. Okay, so it's an easel card. See, it very nice easel card. So let's get started. This one, it's the one we're going to do the most stamping, really, just because as we go, I did quite a bit, because I feel it's no use to repeat myself, right? So again, when you get your class in the mail, everything is pre-cut for you. And then all measurement, it's in the down low. So first thing we want to do our background, and that's going to be with Old Olive. Going to take Old Olive, and we want, excuse me, the one, it's the branch, okay? You get the mittens at the bottom, but you want the branch. So I like to start in the corner, and I'm just doing the branch. I'm not stamping the end. So that's going to give us our background. Now I'm going to go. I should have stamped on and then stamp off, Stamp off, stamp on. Oops, let's stamp on. It's second generation. On. Because you want different tone in your green. This one needs more there. Et voila. So now we got our background. How sweet that was. Very simple. Now we got the long for our greeting here. And this is all Old Olive. I try to keep it very minimum on ink. Just again, I want that my class are affordable, put it that way. So if you don't have all the jazz and so on, you still can take my class and not break the bank. So now we're going to stamp on the strip here. We're going to stamp our greeting, and this one, it's Christmas, okay? Sending love, Christmas cheer. And I think this one would make a beautiful, beautiful thank you card for after the holidays. Absolutely, it would make a beautiful card after the holidays. So you could, instead of sending love, you could put thanks from the other one. Now I'm going to go ahead and stamp this one right there, and then here and here. You know what? I'm going to go right there too. Here we go. So now we got that done. Going to move that aside. Now we're going to stamp the girl, and that it's on the skinny one here. So we're going to stamp that with Memento Black. And the reason why I want Memento Black, I'm looking for my cleaner. I know I had it. Here it is. The reason why I want Memento Black, it's because it's going to be color with blends. And I think that's the only one that I don't have pre-color, just because I got a few tips to share with you. Okay, we're going to start with the bottom. It doesn't matter if you start, some people like to start with the top, some people like to start with the bottom. Whatever, you have to, wherever you start, you want to make sure not to go too low, because it's designed to a tight fit, okay? You know what? I think that's kind of, here we go. So now we can be clean there. And then the 3 also. Now this going to line up right here and with the bottom here. It's a very smooth lineup. Maybe you're going to see my head in the view there. All is good, right? Here we go. Boom. See, it's such a friendly set to align. It is very simple. It's a photopolymer, but what you want to look for, it's just the bottom of the hand and around the jacket there. That's it. Okay, so the coloring, it's very simple. I'm going to use gray granite. Smoky slate. I got smoky slate here. And that's, I'm going to say that's her pants, or not pants, but tights or leggings. I think I call that the leggings there. So that's the leggings. Then I use those little thing here. That's the pattern of, so then the tights going to become leggings, right? Let me grab another. Okay, now we're going to use black again. So I'm going to grab my Memento. You know what? I just saw that I pass here a bit. Here we go. It's going to light it up a bit. Okay, so that's the lifter, the color lifter. Now I got my leggings here, and we're going to take this and smack that right there. Again, you can see through. Boom. Oh, I had dirty hands. Dang it. Okay, let me fix my dirty hands. Don't you hate when you get some inky hand and then you touch something and... But you know what? Don't sweat over that, because it's just a little bit of love, right? I bet somebody going to say, what kind of eraser? That is just good if you get a little smear. It's a sand eraser 512 mono. It's by Tombow. I got mine on Amazon. First, I got one as a gift, and then I got another one on Amazon. So it's a sand eraser 512A made by Tombow. Okay, it's good for when you just get a little smear. So if you get a big oops, it won't really work, but for a little oops, it worked. Now I'm using Old Olive, and really the 3s, see, I'm not blending. Yes, I'm using the blending brush, the blending, the stamping blends, I should say. But really, I'm just adding color. So I'm not adding any fuss to it or anything. You can spend a lot of time to add a lot of color and do that beautiful shading and that. I find myself not having the patience for that. I like to add a little bit more sometime. Now I'm looking for a darker color. But I'm very plain Jane when it comes to this. Now I'm going to add a little bit. I should have added my dark first, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to add a little bit of character to it to give 2 tones, right? Because it's not just 1 tone, but that is it. Now for the mitten and the jacket, that's all with the Night of Navy. And I'm using pretty much all the light one because it's such a dark. I'm going to use very little in the dark here. I'm going to do like the cuff of the mittens here. And I'm going to do a little bit here for very little though. And then yeah, I could spend quite a bit of time coloring or just go with it. So I just gonna, oh, that's the dark. I want the light. So let's add the light here. And then I'm gonna add lighter, even lighter to that. Let me show you how I'm gonna add even more light to this color. Okay, before I screwed up my this, I want to add the trunk though. The trunk gonna be in. I got crumb cake. I don't know if I put crumb cake or soft suede, but you want to do the trunk because that it's easy. Your eyes go for the jacket, right? So I just did the trunk right now. Now I'm gonna. So I'm just coloring one of them because I figure you don't have to color, see all me coloring this, but it's going to give you an idea on how simple you can color this. Also, I don't know how many of you watch me on Facebook. I went live at lunchtime on Facebook just because usually on Thursday night it's my create on the fly. So I went there and was live, and I did I did one card really, but share two. So this card I did live. So it's stamped with the big background stamp that I use the big background, crumb cake, spritz it, put that on it, and it's stamped with Blackberry Bliss. That's it. So no coloring on that. So even if it's a detail stamp set, you don't have to color. We got more tonight that we're going to do that you don't have to color that. If you're one that don't like to color, don't worry. We can do that. And these lovely element, the antique element here, that is part of the clearance rack. So it was still available this afternoon. I'm not sure if it is. I think so. For $3.80, I think, instead of $8.50. And you get the slider, and this is cardstock here. So very, very fun element at amazing price. So if you shop, don't look just the retire stuff of the holiday catalog, but also look at the clearance rack. They refreshed that yesterday. Amazing. Some stuff it's gone, but we still have some amazing deal. This is another one with the big background. This is in the pool party. And then I just add little blink on it. And here is another one, but that was with Old Olive. See, that would do a very nice thank you card for the holidays, like this one. Instead of sending love, Christmas cheer, you could put a thank you with that kind of that tree, right? Okay, so now that we got that done, we got a little stamp set in this set here that, let me show you on this. So this here, that is the ground, okay? Let me show you. For some reason, I think my message is not working anymore. Here we go. Yes, 340, Stacy, for the, yeah, they're amazing, amazing, amazing. I use them a lot when we had them in the, I think it's 2 catalog ago. I love it. So you can put it both ways. I like the swirly at the top there. So this way, and then you can do it the same way, or then you can flip it, whatever. So it's no right and wrong. Sometimes I like to flip it. It just gives more character. So that it's done. If you want, you can add like the smoky slate or the light pool party and add a little bit at the bottom here. So, and I like that because, you know, I don't like to have my something standing in the freestand, right? And then if it's too dark, take your lifter and just brush. And that's going to tone down that. Okay. I got so much stuff on this desk, it's almost scary. Yes, it is scary. It's not almost, it is. Now, you're going to take this, the one we just color. Oh, what I was saying, if you want to have lighter, like the mitten, I had give some character. I just use my lifter, brush that lighter there. So you can add a little bit of like use on the jacket. So the lifter do amazing thing too when you use the blends. And that is normal that the blend's gonna come in the back of the white. Now we're gonna put this here. Now the one that we did the background, we're gonna glue that on our old olive. Just a tiny little border there. Now, inside, we're going to do the inside first before we do anything else. So, inside really is just the white piece because the greeting it's on the other pieces. So, just glue your white piece inside. And all the measurement for the score and so on, it's all part of the download, okay? Now this here, what we're going to be doing here, it's, oh, first let me do the front because it's going to bulk. 1 second. Okay, let's back up the bus and we're going to go to the front. And the reason why I want to do the front first, it's because it's going to be easier to glue than when I raise that up. So this is part, that's the everyday label. It's already in your package if you get the class in the mail. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to have all that jazz. It's already in there. You're going to cut this in two. Cut in two. Now, the way that I like to do this, it's go in the back here. And I just put it on the grid paper. And, well, let's go right on the side here. And then I'm going to count 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It there and here. So then, okay, I know 4. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to count the same thing. So I know it's this one. If you get a hard time following, you can always take like a piece of paper and say, okay, it's here. So now I know it's this one. And then I count 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go right there. Oh, did I lose my finger here? Here we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And right there. So you can do 4, 3, but that way you know that you get both equal proportion. See? Now I'm going to put that there. Now this is going to go in the center. Oh, you know what? We want that a little bit more in. That's too much out. So we're going to go 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. And then I'm going to lift this up. Oh. Don't you like it when I do, it's not really oops, but stuff that sometimes happen. Okay, so 3 it is, right? 1, 2, 3. And it's this one. Here we go. And boom. See? So now this is going to come right here. It's not right in the center. That's perfectly fine. Okay, I grabbed this one here. I use the epoxy, the clear, and the silver. That's optional, okay? So it don't come in the class. It's optional. Okay, now this here need to fold down. So you just want glue on this flap. So not right at the edge, not right at the bottom, but right where you score it. And the reason why, it's because it's an easel. So you can only apply adhesive on this part. So now you can go all the way at the bottom here, but it's just about 2 inches, so very little there. Here we go. Now I like to keep this open, and we're going to smack that right here. Here we go. Now I'm going to take my blinks here, and I'm going to use 2 of them. Put one there and one there. So you can put anything you get in blinks. So that's why I'm using different thing. You can see how simple it is. Now this part going to be on the other Night of Navy strip here. But the strip to put inside, it is very important that you use a lifter like, let me think, dimensional. And you're going to understand why it's important to have dimensional in a second. Anytime that you do an easel, you need something to raise up, because you need something to stand on. To stand, or I should say to go against. Okay, now we're going to take this, and we're going to put that right here. Voila. And then this going to pop, see, boom, and it go perfectly. That is it. So you see, we got that beautiful, does it look like a designer series paper? And I mean, we just use the same than this. Very, very simple, but it makes such a nice background. Very, very nice background. So with that, you can have many design paper, right? So here is one. Okay, now we're going to go, and this, I think that was one of the longest for tonight, to be honest with you, just because that I wanted to share all the bits and pieces. Okay, this one here, it's the gingerbread and peppermint, the card base. It comes with the envelopes, and this is bigger than a regular card. So a regular card, when they're closed, they are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now these one here are still 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, I think. You know what? Measure twice. I think it is 6 1/4. It is 6 1/4. Okay. So 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, and it come with the envelopes. So again, if you get the class in the mail, you're gonna see what's in the package. So you get the card, the envelope. And oh, by the way, all my envelopes are decorated here. So the one we just finished, that would have been the envelope that go with that. You might as well do your envelope as you go, right? Okay. This one is plain for some reason. So this one here, I thought I had I get one here. So we're going to use that one. I thought I did an envelope. So this one, we're going to stamp the girl again with the Memento Black. So stamp that at the bottom. And then we're going to stamp, it's not the same. It looked the same, but it's not. This one, it's more like a bouquet of flowers, okay? Now we're going to stamp this. And again, you just align the ends with the side of the dress there. Voila. Now I am using from the other stamp set there. So that's not part of the stamps. I'm using Thinking of You with All My Heart, and that is that's optional. You can use another greeting you get on Anne, whatever you prefer. I was very determined that I was using this stamp set for all occasion, because many of you are done with Christmas, and also I like to use a everyday stamp set, use it for Christmas, and a Christmas stamp set for every day or other occasion. And my reason behind all this, it's to give you more value for when you purchase a stamp set. So even if they say it's Christmas, don't let that fool you. Or if they say it's masculine, don't let that fool you. Now we got our little tights too. So we're gonna, some of them I didn't turn it in leggings. I keep them in tights. So like this, I would say she's wearing tights. And now with this, kaboom, she's wearing little leggings. How flipping cute is that? Now, fold like this. Remember, this video going to be live after, going to be posted after. You can come back and rewind and so on. So I know many of you say, I am so challenged with bow. Well, for me, I think that's one thing I'm not challenged. So we all get, but don't ask me to sing though, because I'm going to empty the house. Everybody going to cover to get earplugs and so on. But I can make a bow. So we all get different talent, right? So you fold in two, take the longer tail here, the tail that it's on the left, go to the left, coming to the right, and then under here. And then tie this. Yeah, that looked like a funky bow, but you're just going to shape it. Bring it in, and tie it up. Some of you like to use those special tools. I'm not one. I think it's put a cramp in my style. It's too slow for me. So I just, here we go. Just practice a little bit. You're going to be shocked. Now we're going to bring the tails together. When you bring the tails together, now we're going to use, if you watch me today on the Facebook, I was talking about, I know many of you heard me about that. My glue dots, it's my duct tape in my room. It fixes everything, right? So just put a little bit of duct tape there. Duct tape, that is the glue, my friend, glue dots. Gonna put the bow there. See how pretty it is. And then we're gonna, where's my scissors? Here they are. We're gonna cut up and cut up. So you should have plenty of ribbon in your pack, right? Let me pull my trash here. Here we go. And then inside this one, see, we're doing a border on the side there. So I am using the cinnamon cider, and I need to washy though. Oh, that is the tree. I don't want the tree. Where is, oh, here it is. So it's the same, the branch that we use. And now we're going to use cinnamon cider to go with the front of the card here. And I like to start usually in the center for some reason, and then go at each side. And then I'm going to fill my center a little bit lower here. Et voila. So now I got a nice side border. Sweet, sweet. I could have went in the bottom, but this one I wanted on the side. So now I get plenty of room to write, and it's all decorated. It all match. Another thing that, oops, one thing that I forgot on this one though, I just noticed, you want to maybe add your ground, because remember, I don't like my people just float around. And another thing you can do, it's just maybe add a little wink of Stella if you want to add a little more pizzazz to the card. Boom. So that would be, see, sometimes we think that we need 50 pounds on the card and have all those jazz. And I think this makes a lovely card just the way it is. Here we go. See? Boom, boom. Number 2. Number 3. So this one here, it's one that I use the contour, color contour, scallop contour dies. It's already pre-cut for you. Something. Why on earth didn't you say something? Okay, did I miss something? I guess not. Okay, so this here, it's already pre-cut for you. It's pre-cut. And this is emboss. See, emboss with that, the one that was with the Nature Arbess, already embossed for you. So that come like that. So if you don't have a die cut, don't worry, you're all set. And this one here, that would be the envelope with that. Okay, so this one, I done this one because I didn't want you to watch me color all night, right? So now we're going to do the top. And the reason why I didn't do the top, because it's color a little bit different. So let me washy this, because we just use it in the cinnamon cider there. Squishy, squishy, clean. Okay, now we're going to use the memento. Tap, tap, tap. And we're going to smack that right here. Look to line up right at the edge of the jacket. I went a little bit too high there. Oh, no, not bad. Not bad at all. So now, I'm going to finish coloring this. And then the mitten. Okay, the mitten was more in darker. I think that was the color. Yeah. So I'm gonna, that's the cuff of the mittens and the scarf too. So I'm gonna come back on top with the scarf. Here we go. Now, I want it a little bit lighter. Let me just do, oh, much better. Okay, now for the frou there, whatever, I'm going to use Old Olive, and we're going to do, oh, that one is horrible. Here we go. We're going to do the branch. And again, I'm not really blending, okay? Yes, I'm using the blending, the stamping blends, but very blending that I'm using. I'm just using them to add colors. That is it. And see, you go past the thing, it's just add color. Here we go. Now I'm going to use, we're not done with that. I'm using Pool Party, and that should be, no, Balmy Blue, Balmy Blue. Balmy Blue, the light. But first I went my green there. Let me see what I can do with this. Here we go. Okay, Balmy Blue. And that is, you know, the paper when sometime you go at the floral and you get a thing of flowers and they wrap that in the paper. I was debating. I tried crumb cake and I'm like, no. So I'm like, you know what? Those tissue paper come in every color, and I decided to go with Pool Party, the light one. Here, that just look like shadow now. See? Boom. Oh, let me do a little bit more. Voila. See how pretty that is? Now, the girl, see, she just got tights. I didn't did the little bits and pieces on that one, so she don't have leggings, so it's more tight, right? Now I'm gonna use that purple one, the darker one here. That's Islander, the dark. It can be different color. I put it in the, but I just do my dots on this. Et voila. Oops, right here too. That is it. See how simple that was? How I colored that? So simple. Now we're gonna mount that together. Put that right here. And we're going to put that right here. And this one, I left it plain at the bottom. See, I didn't color the ground. I stamped the ground, but didn't color it. Now, inside this one, it's the happy birthday, and that comes from the stamp set Peaceful Moment. So you can use any of, you know, the one that you got. So I'm going to do my, first, where's my card? Happy birthday. And then inside the card, I did like the other cards. I used just the top and that stamp at the bottom here. So it carry over inside. Very lovely. So when you stamp the inside like I did the other one, you just want to make sure you stop, you know, you don't want the ends. So then you get those flower inside perfectly. Okay, now this is gonna be glue on top of the card front. And again, that's all cut for you in your class. Et voila, how lovely it is, right? And here's your envelope that matched that. Okay, now we're no, not quite halfway. We're gonna do a door prize here in a second. I got, like I said, this set make a lovely, whatchamacallit, yeah, that thing, make a lovely tags also. So in your kit, you already got this pre-cut, and then you get a plain circle already done for you. Now we're going to use Old Olive, and I don't have that stamp set mounted. Okay, I think I'm running out of, I should have got more of my, okay, you know what? Let me washy something here so we get space. Here we go. Okay, now, oh, and this one. And this one. So we're going back with the three. I had them in order, but I get lost with the tag. We're going to stamp our greeting right in our circle. And one thing I didn't use that I should warn you, because it's a photopolymer. I just noticed that now. If you get a tough time sometimes stamping with photopolymer, you want your foam. And I'm looking, here it is. So with a foam under, stamp a lot smoother, put it that way. So now we're going to stamp this one, though. I'm going to start this the reverse, okay? I'm stamping the top first because I want to know exactly where the top is. So here's the top. Now I'm going to stamp the bottom. Here's the bottom. Now the to and from. Okay, we need to washy here. Okay, let me to and from. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. Here we go. Okay, I got 2. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 2 right here. And now I'm going to do my from. And if you want to do a lot of tag, I would put my from there. I should have done that. I should have done that. I did it for myself. And then the 2 there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So you want to align them, and then boom, you get them together. So you just have to stamp once. So if you do a lot of tags, see how much faster it is, then do one, then the other one, then the other one, and so on. So that's a lot quicker. See, Denise, yes, I agree. Denise said, I'm in trouble. I didn't want that set. A lot of the stamp, it don't matter which one it is. The catalog don't sell the stamp set. It's whatever that your friend share with you, those IDs. I think that's what sell the stamps, right? And when I see a comment like that, it make me happy because that's telling me that I'm doing an okay job because you want that stamp set. So now I already done almost all of it, but here's the trick. When you sponge with a dauber or any type of sponge, you don't want, this is not a baby bottom, okay? What I mean by that, put a heavy hand on it. Hold this tight and put a heavy hand. So then you're going to have color. A lot of the problem is people don't hold it tight enough and don't press hard enough, and you get just like a little bit of color, or it slide off and so on. Boom, see, I already done one side. How simple that was. So that is one of the trick. So now this one here, we're gonna go ahead. Of course I need a new I'm live. Yeah, you betcha. I need a new that wouldn't be normal if I don't need a new one. I always have to switch it in the middle of a live thing, right? Well, you guys make me happy. All the ones that say you didn't want that set and now you want it. You make me happy. Okay, we're going to put that here. Now, don't put the glue on this. Put the glue right here. And the reason why, it's because it's too hard to guess the back of the circle. Now we're going to take the circle and put that right here. And now you can jazz that up even a little bit more. Yes, you guessed it, with the Wink of Stella. And that's going to bring some green in the tree because it just bleed the ink, right? And this Wink of Stella, oh, no, it's not empty. Dang it. Dang, I said. Okay, I got a little wee bit of Wink of Stella here. Did I prime it? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now we got it. Here we go. Now we got our Wink of Stella, and Frenchie got the Wink of Stella. If my friend Ollie that answered your question at the other end would be here, she would be like, rub that on me. She loved glitter. Never enough glitter for her. And I'm not a glitter girl. Now, your ribbon, you're going to fold this in two. Go from the front. Pass it in. And that's already pre-punched for you. I done that with the punch. And then pass it through and pull out. Voila. Got it. Now you got your punch. Your tag. Okay, now we are halfway. So time for a commercial, time for not a commercial, well, a little commercial. And also we're going to have a winner. So Holly's going to tell me who is the winner. The first winner, though, wait. It is not the card. The card is the last one. You're going to get a pack of a rhinestone and a pack of of champagne rhinestone. So 2-pack. You're getting 2-pack. And you have to be alive, present to win. So soon it is done, you have to go at frenchiestamps.com. At the top, you get contact me. You're going to click on that and say, I won one of the prize. Here is my mailing address. You have to be in the U.S. I'm sorry. If you're not in the U.S., I'm going to send you a card, but I would like you to tell us right now if you're not in the U.S., so then we can pick another winner. So remember, I share the amazing clearance rack. We got those nice embellishment. We got so many things. We got paper. I mean, the gold paper, the silver paper, the one with all that. It's kind of a metallic in the pink. A lot of beautiful thing in the clearance. Also, are you ready? Ta 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 ta. Doop doop. Here's Vanna White tip. This is $12. Yes, $12. So if you get any BFF that got a Stamparatus but don't have a bag, oh my. I mean, $12. It don't include the Stamparatus, no. But I put my Stamparatus in. Oh, see, I got my Stamparatus in. You get place for extra plate. I get place for my foam. I get place, I always keep a silicone mat in that. I get place for that. I get my grid paper. So everything fit in there. And you're going to say, well, I don't, and plus you get another long one. I don't use the other long one. I get also my clear that I use. I like to have everything in that even when I don't travel, because then I can grab that and everything it's in there. So $12, my friend, would make a very nice gift. Or if you don't have it, you know what? You can spoil yourself sometimes. Buy yourself a bag for your Stamparatus. The Stamparatus is $49 if you don't have it. It's one that I love it. Okay? So let me put that back here. That was my little commercial here. Yes. So, okay, we get a winner because I heard the buzz. So let me see. Does your class include the stamp set? This class include the stamp set, and I get After the Storm, yes, and that I sign it if that's the one you're talking about. And the winner is Mr. John. John, it happened that you're a regular of mine, so I do have your address, John. I will send that your way. So congratulations, John. Yes, Ollie answered the question. Awesome. So, okay, that was midway. So let's have a little sip of water. And let's keep on going. Okay, so the next one, it's in the pink. And so this one, it's a different fold also. And that one, I think this would be the envelope with the gifts. So they all got an envelope. I just got a lovely mess here. So this, for this one though, you see the dress, it's with designer syrup paper. You get a piece of designer syrup paper, you're going to stamp it, and you're going to say, no way, Jose, I am not, and cut this. But see, you just cut on the outside of the big line. It's very simple to cut. You're going to say, yeah, right, Frenchie, say simple to cut. But I think this one, it's not. It's no dye for this. So if you don't want to use the designer syrup paper, you can color it or leave it plain. But I wanted to show you how simple that was. So I already stamped the girly girl. And I color it, did my ground. The ground was stamped with smoky slate on this one. Now we're gonna, usually I would say use Tombow. On my Tombow it's there. And then we're going to match that on top of the one that we already stamped there. Et voila, that's simple. Now, for this one here, see how it, this way and this way. Is that fun? So we're going to use, it's the one with the little poofy leaf, not the trees, okay? Did we wash that? No. I should have known. Okay, we're going to use Blushing Bright on Blushing Bright. What we're going to do is going to bring this here. And this is the front tab. And really, I'm going to do that there. And that there. Now, we're going to fold this here, okay? And then, so you see, even if I didn't incorporate really designer paper in this, we made our own, right? So now we got this part done. Now open it up, and inside we're just going to do the side. You start in the center or each side and then come in the center, and then you can finish filling it. I find that's the easiest way. Now this part here, to make sure this was right. Okay, we're gonna just go with our score, because sometimes, you know, where we fold the paper, it's just like a air a little bit too tight, so then we can reinforce it tight. Okay, I need to push stuff around so I can be in the camera here. Here we go. Here we go. So now this one here, we want to do this on the side. So again, this. Now open this up to the corner. And now we're gonna go there. Oh. See, you just keep on adding, and it's no use to do the center because we're gonna have something there. Now we're gonna do the bottom of this one right here. Now we're gonna do the Thinking of You. Of course, that's when it's off the stamp. And that is stamped with Island Heather. And I'm going to say, thinking of you with all my heart. Boom. Boom, bang, bada, bang. So that stamp, it's not part of the delivering cheer, okay? That's one about the peaceful moment. Like I said, very rare, my class in the mail, that I use different stamp. You know, it's all included in the class usually. But this one I use different greeting because I wanted to do different cards than the holidays. So now I mount that together. Where's my, okay, and then the bottom, oops, happy birthday here. The bottom, it's let me think here. It's the gifts, and that's the same thing in the branch. So when you stamp the gift, you want to stamp without the ands there. So you just go there, there, there. So see, you get the hands on each side. So you don't want to go too high and stamp the ands. It would look kind of funny to see the ands. So now I'm going to use the happy birthday. Thinking of you with all my heart. It's perfect with happy birthday. See how I mix those two? Boom, kaboom. Perfect. Now, this is going to go mounted inside. Oops. I forgot. No, I got it. No, this. Oh, one memento, one piece here. Right here, the inside. We need to stamp that. Side, side, Here we go. So it's just to give a little bit of fluff or whatever in your paper, right? Okay, so now we're gonna mount that. So the short part, it's over here, the big part over there. You're gonna put your center right here in the center, your layer, I should say. Now this is gonna close down and this is gonna close here. Oh, this here, gonna come right here in the center of this. So this one got quite a bit of layers, right? Some of it are very more simple, and even, I mean, a lot of layers, but it's still simple. Okay, where is, I got too many envelopes that I just shoved, and I know I get my, I know I add my kit. Maybe it fell someplace. Okay, let me grab another one because I cannot find it right now. Not in there. I bet you guys say, yeah, you add it on your whatever. Okay, I need something. 1 second. Okay. I need... Okay, for this one here, and we're going to do the, on the side right here, we want to, it's just one little strip of dimensional. So when I mean by that, you're going to put your dimensional right at the, you know what, I'm going to cut them. I don't know if I cut them. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, so let me put that here. Oops. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'm going to put that, I want it about right here. So I find it a lot easier to turn it around and then cut it straight with that. Or you can put it on your cutting machine if it's too much. I'm looking for my scissors. Here we go. Now, put a dimensional right at the edge there and right at the edge here. Did I pass here? You don't want to see it, okay? Now you're going to take this here. Want to make sure my, okay, we're good. Now mount this together. It's going to go at the top here. Now again, you just want to have your glue on this part because you don't want the whole thing because the thing won't open. Okay, so I'm just going to put right at the edge there, and about half of it. Now we're going to take this. I like to have it close so it's easier to center. Try to center that in the front of my card, like so. And then this is going to come right here. And then again, I just brought the rhinestone here. The other one was the little epoxy too. I use the epoxy, I think, for all of them. So whatever you get on hand, I'm going to take this. And this. And then, oops, and this. Et voila. That is it. See? So now you get another fun fold that open. See? Is it a fun birthday card? I think so. And just slide it under. Voila. And the gifts, I mean, it's just color with the blends, whatever you like to color with. So that one, I know it was the gift. Here is the gift for that one, the envelope. Okay, next one. Next one, oh, see, look what I found. I knew I would find it the minute. Yep. Okay, here's another one with the peppermint and ginger bread. This one, oh, I thought I had a stamp it. I guess I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna stamp that quick. And that is the dress. Where is the dress, girl? I think I move it here. Okay. Now we're going to stamp that, and that you want to, oh, I know why. You want to stamp that low enough because you want place for the gifts, okay? It's a tight fit. So here it is. Now, at the top, it is the gifts. So let me get back the gift. And it's just going to align right here. See, you don't have much room at the bottom and the top, so it's very tight. So you want to really stamp it at the bottom, okay? Now for the ground, we're going to do the same thing. Here we go. And I use some stamping blends, not stamping blends, some wink of Stella at the bottom I see on the ground. So that would be right here. And for coloring this one, whatever you're going to do, you cannot use stamping blends because you saw what happened with the stamping blend. It would go through. So you can leave it just that way, or you can use the watercolor pencil. And I use the watercolor pencil, but just color. I didn't, let me think here. I didn't use the water with that. I just color with it. That is it. And like the skin, I didn't color. The dress, I used some white. And one thing, see, I'm not being careful here. I just go happy. You can always stamp on top of it if you want it more pronounced, or just leave it like that. And after I was done coloring though, bits and pieces, I added some wink of Stella. So let me show you how that add quite a bit, the wink of Stella. See, when you just color like this, it don't take long. And I was one at school that didn't like to color. So I think I'm doing pretty good for somebody that never used to like to color. My thing though, I absolutely love watercolor. Love it. Just love it. So okay, I'm gonna leave that like that. And see, I used the wink of Stella and just add a bit, and that really finished the whole thing. It just adds so much. And that's going to smooth the color also. You can add just a little bit or all over, but see, those gifts, I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't have to color everything. The other one, I color everything. This one, I'm not. And then, oh, we're going to give her some pink shoes though. Let's add a little bit of pink in her shoes. Biscuit, find a pail. Not yet. You want to go outside. We're almost done. He's just pacing. Chick, chick, chick. And then I did the happy birthday stamp on that. Again, that's the other stamp. So you can put anything that fit in that. The circle are already pre-cut. And then inside, I did, the gifts at the bottom. Here it is. You're going to see how I done the gifts. So that's why the other one was not. I tried to do a little bit of all of them so then you can see how I done it, right? So cinnamon cider. Cinnamon cider go very lovely with these card base. So now what I was saying about the gifts, you don't want to show the ants. So here's one. Now I'm going to go lower and even lower here. Voila. So you can have different tier and then no ants in it. Just pay attention to those ants. See? Those ants are there. So you just said, I think it would look kind of funny to have loose ant inside the card. Maybe not. Maybe it would be okay. It's handmade, right? So here it is. How simple, but I think it's lovely. And again, I got, well, I thought I had the stamp set. One of it was stamped. Who knows? Here we go. Now let's keep on going. We got one more. That's it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Now this one, that's in the annual catalog. It's the N pen, the card one. So again, that is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. So it's longer than, longer than a regular card. I already pre-stamps this one and I color it with the blends, the pool party and all in the Fresh Furcio and the Bliss. The skin on this one, I used the bronze. The other one, I used the ivory. So I wanted to share the variation there. We got that in the blends. So just you can match whoever you give it to. So make that even more versatile. Now this one, the ribbon here, you're going to fold it in two. It is so hot in this room, my goodness. Okay, the fan is on. I don't know if I'm having a summer flash or it is hot, but whew, I was just hot, baby. Okay, we're going to put that right here. Now lift this here, fold this in two, sideways a bit. And then we're going to put that right here. That's okay. If it's not the right length, you're going to come back after, find it easier. And then here we go. And then our happy birthday, that also it's lift. So the class in the mail that include the stamp set and all the paper product there. Remember, one of the stamp set that I use is the Peaceful Moment. That's not included in the class. Use it, share that you can use it other occasion than the holidays. So for the class, you are getting the stamp set, delivering chair, and all the paper that I use. And everything, it's pre-cut for you. Everything, it's die cut or punch out for $29 plus shipping. Okay. And here we go. That goes with this. And inside, oh, inside it's the girl. I did the girl. Okay. Here it is. This one, though, you start at mid-thigh or midway, I should say. Losing fingernail, it's not fingers nail, this is polish, and it all peeled off. My polish peeled off. And in this one, so see, I got two I just got it done. I am horrible on my hands. See the cuticle? I put oil, I put everything. I am just paper, it's very tough on your hand, very much so. So yeah, I mean, I just went, it's just been a week. Yeah, craziness. So yeah, I could go every week, I think, and he would say, they call me the queen of cuticle there. First it was like, Oh no, you didn't get your hand done 2 weeks ago. I was like, yeah. And after I was a regular, he's like, okay, you are the queen of cuticle. But yeah, so see, it's lovely. I just peel it up. Yeah, it's just polish. It's that shellac polish. And I don't know what happened, but yeah, I was cleaning and boom, it's out. All is good, right? Here we go. So inside, what I was saying, I did the girl inside this one. So you can decorate the inside any way you want, so on, and boom. So let's revise what we did. Here's 1, 2, and 3. That's a fun fold over here. And our tag. And here is with the scallop frame. Here is a simple with the bow in the center. And here is the one and only Christmas that I did. So this is the only Christmas, and this is an easel. That's the first one of all. So if you arrive late, that's the one you miss. So you guys all, you can watch the replay, absolutely. Watch the replay. And on my blog, you get the link right below in the description. You can come and order the class in the mail. And remember, check the other class because you can combine them and save on shipping. And now we get a winner for the card kit here. The card, kit. The winner is Annie Wagner. Wagner. Annie Wagner. So congratulations, John. You won the 2 packs of blings. And Amy or Annie? Annie, you won the pack of cards. So congratulations, and thank you so much, everyone that joined me. And don't forget to check the clearance rack. Also, we get a markdown on the holiday catalog on certain product. Now, please stay by. I got a bit of very important news to share with you. Stampin'Up started as of yesterday. They are not doing any more back order. With that being said, you can enter, let's say, the Peaceful Place, the designer series paper. Yeah, that one it's retiring, but not only that, it's retiring. Right now, they're waiting for a shipment. It should be here around the 10th. So if you place that number 156394, I think the number is, it's going to say unavailable, currently unavailable. So that means they're going to get more, but it's not available. If you type a number and it say no search for that number or not found, that means it is gone. But what happened with the back order, because of the crisis, the global crisis with the shipping, it's got a bad with the back order, so we are not. So when they take your money, that means they get the product on hand and they're going to ship it. So I know some of you have been waiting on the penguin punch or the deer punch since the end of August, beginning of September. They finally got it in, so they're going to be shipping anytime soon. So this will not happen anymore. When they take your money, your product will be shipped. The frustration on the other hand, though, you can think, oh, they're out of it, but just pay attention. If it's currently unavailable, that means they're going to get more. But you cannot even enter it on your order. You're just going to have to watch. The best thing to stay in the scoop or know what's going on, please subscribe to my newsletter. Go at frenchiestamps.com. At the bottom of every post, or if you're on the PC on the side, you get the place you can subscribe to my blog post and my newsletter. I strongly recommend both of them, but if you do especially the newsletter, that is where I send the flash news. And most time when I send a newsletter, you get extra token downloads free for extra card with all the detail. like this week, I sent very quick the flash news of the clearance rack because that it's the early bird get the worm, right? So I didn't have time to attach a download. But 99% of the time, you're going to have a free one or two. Most of the time, it's two download there. And I send a newsletter usually once a week, except if you see a newsletter from Frenchie, that means it's something good in it. It's got important information, and that's where I'm going to share. Like, I won't share every time something come in stock, but something that's been out for a while and we've been waiting on it, absolutely I'm going to share a newsletter like that. So that's about it. Thank you, Annie. I saw Annie is there. Yeah, go at frenchiestamps.com. Right at the top, you get contact me. Come and share your shipping address there. Oh my goodness, I get a... Okay, so that's about it. So any question, my friends? Okay, I don't see nothing. Well, thank you so much. Have a lovely, lovely, happy holiday season, the whole season. But I would like to go down and say Merry Christmas. That's my language that I like to use. But I know that Merry Christmas, it's one day. But right now we're in the holiday season. So have a joyful holiday season. Be safe. And next live class going to be... in January, it's going to be the walkthrough of the catalog. It's going to be a few days after the catalog it's live because I will be in Cheyenne spending a late Christmas with my family. My husband is working at Christmas, was working on Thanksgiving, so and my daughter it's on call on the New Year's. So it's going to be, our Christmas is going to be January 8th. So I'm going to do my walkthrough that week after. It's still going to be great, but it's going to be a little bit later. So thank you so much, everyone that joined me. I hope you enjoy it as much that I enjoy doing that for you. Till next time, happy stamping. Bye-bye for now.